Alright guys, this is your boy Superman. We got the LSU Tigers in here. We got the LSU Tigers in this house. Did he back out? LSU, you back out?
Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and here they cherish games that are played at night. But a Saturday afternoon in Tiger Stadium is pretty special as well. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, we got the LSU Tigers versus the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And the Red Raiders' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And they'll finally bring
Good
it
run,
down
brother. Good run.
Rips off a huge play. LSU quick to the line.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him.
Fuck, I ran committed. God damn it.
Get a lot of big runs from this guy.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. How about that tough,
fucking cheating bastard? Shut up.
Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
You gotta switch your formations. Can't keep running his formations.
Part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
A little less room to work with now as the ball is at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. He can be dangerous with his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds.
Oh, you gotta kid me!
Pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today?
That was TD!
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's McLeod. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll run the quarterback sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
I feel like I can't do this. I really think I can't do this shit.
It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good shit.
Throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing.
So I can go for it, right?
Has to go right.
Vegas, right? I can go, right? That was legal, right?
To keep the drive alive, they couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They go to the ground. Man, he's already got 43 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Got it in the middle. It's Gage. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They go to the draw. On the move is the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the second level. Beautiful execution.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it behind the line. It's Willis.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front.
Stop.
Into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up second and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
The end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11.
It's now third and goal.
It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jeff.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Right down the middle. Got his man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, go make those contested catches.
The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
God damn it!
And he was drilled just as
I'm going for it. I don't care.
Incomplete.
Fuck this shit.
You know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
The offense will have to use its first timeout.
God damn it. Hate this fucking game.
And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team.
Well, I don't play no anymore. Game's trash.
He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25.
Let's go.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Unloads quickly. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that well. Good coverage.
Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunter. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just what they were looking for.
You got lucky. You got fucking lucky. You ain't no good, bro. Gotta fuck on.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
They'll run it from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. He's piled up 76 yards on.
Let's go.
Very productive first half here in the season opener.
I'm tired of these goddamn cooldown plays.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Fucking bullshit.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air.
You got lucky.
On the screen.
Lucky motherfucker. Lucky.
What a catch and run for 6.
You ain't good, LSU. Come talk to me, damn it. I'm talking shit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to put away. They're up by 7 over Arizona. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The throw. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Picked off. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I
big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little more. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying play action. Another incompletion on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
I'm fucking kicking every motherfucker on!
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field.
Down.
And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going for it on 4th down.
And they'll have to settle for a field. Dialed up forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly, is incomplete. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. He's looking to throw it. Gonna take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
Unloads it downfield. Snags it on the right.
A touchdown! I had a touchdown! I failed to hit the button! Oh, you stupid fuck! I hit the fucking square button! Oh, you dumbass Superman! Oh! Oh!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Oh, that was stupid of me!
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season. And it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
What the hell?
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff.
I lied there.
An excellent field position for this offense. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. It's caught.
Oh, you lucky pass! No, you lucky! You lucky, bro! You lucky! You got lucky! No, fuck that shit! You lucky fuck! You lucky fuck! God damn it!
I'm wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period. Think again. They waste no time taking a shot
Fuck
on the opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
Do it again. You won't do it. You won't get it this time.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Give me a... Vegas, you gotta fix this shit, bro. I'm tired of the fucking cooldowns. Let's go. So I don't really play.
David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
You gotta hold the ball, bro.
I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quick.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
God damn it!
Great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
Fuck.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Line gets set, first down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose.
No, he needs to change his fucking shit, Vegas.
Great job by the linebacker. You can tell.
He needs to do different.
Crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
You gotta catch the ball, bro!
Catch their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus.
I got hair all in my face.
Distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
God damn it!
Room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most.
I know you hear me, LSU.
The ball, and they have it at the 46.
Chill out, bro.
LSU will
God damn.
dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit short,
God!
Just make those easy plays underneath.
He's now
Never in my goddamn life.
rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him.
Switch your damn formations, bro. Stop using the same formation.
On 1st and 10. Use the play fake.
Oh, fuck.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down.
I'm coming for the next motherfucker, my next opponent.
Looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's small. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a
Number 30, really?
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown!
God damn it!
LSU! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner could find no daylight.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Bummer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that are just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy, so no question.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds the big tight end. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Hey!
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
Y'all
That
still
was a
playing?
massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job.
got it, catch,
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose.
Sorry.
I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And
Let's go!
Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Touchdown. Texas
Lining up for the PAT.
Hall of Fame in the end zone.
Smashes it through for the PAT. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 38, Texas Tech 14.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he intercepts it. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 38, Texas Tech 14.
A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down to the 18.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
And the Red Raiders look to do some damage in the red zone. To throw, it's Benedict. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with the score.
Well, they take a shot down the field, it's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Just wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off play action. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Third down coming up.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. And the pass is intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this target.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking left. Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
God damn it!
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Smith dropping to pass. Got his man quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the field goal unit is on the field. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them. So you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad
No!
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to